Good evening, good evening, good evening, and good evening, and good evening. We are back at Celtic Park this evening. Thousands of fans will be at Celtic Park tonight to watch that man, and maybe that man. You never know. Will Schloop get some? Will Jeffrey get some game time at Celtic Park tonight? The team news will be out in around about 15 minutes' time. The sun is just going down over Celtic Park just now. The lights are on, the stage is set, and all it awaits is the fans and the team to enter the stage. And then it'll be a case of make some noise for the boys. Yeah, it'll be a case of make some noise for the boys. And we're going to talk about predicted lineups. We're not going to talk about that at all. We're going to talk about. Let's see who's in the house first of all. It is Wednesday night. Yeah, it is Wednesday. And first up was Colin. Evening, everyone. Let's roar again. Mark, evening to you. And he's expecting goals galore this evening. It's interesting because I was having a look at Instagram and some of the younger players. And it was interesting that Francis Turley is back training with the first team. So Brendan Rodgers does have a lot of the younger players back training with the first team, which is interesting. Let me see if you see it on that one. And the stories now there, it's there. Mitchell Frame is also training with the first team also. So Francis Turley, Mitchell Frame, all in and around the first team squad, which is interesting, and it's good. It's good to see that these guys are finally going to get their chance under Brendan Rodgers. And he did say that the squad is thinner and lighter than he would have liked. But when you're put in a position, and sometimes when the club is put in a position of when they are in a position to bring on the younger players, due to the fact that so many first team players have went, nah, I need to go and play some football, it does give the next generation a chance. And hopefully towards the end of this season will be the season that we start bringing through the next phase of young players. Because I think that Celtic really need to do it quite quick. With so many younger players having left the club over the last couple of years, it's interesting and it's good to see that Brendan Rodgers does have so many of the B team in training. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this and I'll get it up on the screen so you can see it. So you can see the young team training with the first team. It's always good to see that. And I think that will give Celtic fans just that little bit of extra motivation. Image. There we go. This one. And there we have it there. There is the younger players training with the first team. That was yesterday that picture was put up onto Instagram. So it's interesting. I think it's good. It can only be good for the future of the club that the younger players, when the younger players know that they have a pathway. Fair enough, they'll need to go out on loan and gain a little bit of experience. But then when they see the fact that Johnny Kenny has went away for 2 seasons, and he is now second choice striker. Now people are saying like that's by default. It's by default, but you've got to have went through the process. And the process is the fact that he's went away out, and he has improved as a player. And these younger players will be hoping that they don't need to go away. Everyone has that hope and dream that they don't have to go away. They'll be able to stay in and around about the first team, and the manager will think that they're good enough to get some game time and bring on now and then. You never know how it happens, but it is just interesting. Anyway, back to the comments section. Celtic Park is the grass is looking good. Pitch is looking good from that picture that Celtic put up 10 minutes ago. And Arne Engels had a little interview up earlier today. He says that he thinks he's doing good at the moment. He's pleased with his form and how things are going here. But I'm a football player. I always want to do better, says Arne Engels. And a lot of people say he's not good enough for the money we paid. He's not good enough for the money that we paid. So let us just listen to a little bit of what Arne Engels has to say whilst we're waiting for another 5 minutes for that team news to come out. Let's just get the volume up for Arne Engels. 11 million down the drain.
Do you feel this is as close as you've got to playing your best football for Celtic?
I think I'm doing good at the moment. I'm pleased with my form and how things are going here. But I'm a football player, so I always want to do better. And I think I'm not there where I wanted to be. But I'm on a good way. Like you said, with some goals and some assists. So I'm also helping the team with that, and that's the most important thing, I think. But I'm on the good way, I think.
Players don't like to talk about targets. Arna, you got a little focus on getting to double figures for goals and assists?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you always think about it before the season and what you wanted to achieve, but you always need to re-raise the bar, like they say. If it's all going well, then you need to be going better. And I think now I'm on the good way. What I wanted in the beginning of the season, and that's why you said the double figure. But it's still half a season to go, so I just want to do my best, and we will see where we end in the end.
And of course, Wednesday night, tomorrow night, it sees us face Dundee in the Scottish Premiership, which is live on Celtic TV's pay-per-view format. How are we preparing for this one, and are we looking to extend our lead back to 13 points in the table?
Yeah, 100%. We are fully focused on the next game. Like everybody always said, that the next game is the most important game.
Is that Celtic?
That's again now. Everybody is really focused on bringing the gap again to 13 points, like you said. I think that's also an important thing, that we have the gap and that we keep it until the end of the season. So yeah, it's an important game, and I think we are ready for it, and everybody's really focused.
Everybody's really focused. They are that. And with all the stick that Arne Engels does get as a player, I mean, we have to remember he's a young guy that's came in from a different country, and for me, he's done fantastically well. For me, I think that he's on target. I mean, he's on target to hit double figures in goals. He's on target to hit double figures in assists. So that's a contribution to 20-odd goals from a midfield player. Come on, stop giving him a bit of stick. I mean, that's fantastic numbers. That is fantastic numbers. I mean, that's better than Callum McGregor. So you've got to give him a bit of leeway coming from midfield. Coming to a new country, coming to a new football team, coming to a brand new league, and that's the kind of numbers he's on, and he's getting all sorts of stick about his price tag and stuff. Come on, it's. I think that we need to lay off the players and start in well in the success that we're actually having, and we're having a cracking bit of success. Nice to see McCowan, Engels, Bernardo starting. Give McGregor a rest, says Stephen Shaw. Don't know how he's got that, because the team isn't out yet, even though that he reckons that they are starting, but Celtic haven't put the team out yet, so it'll be interesting if that is true, if the team is getting leaked again. But it's, the team will be out in a couple of minutes. It'll be out in about a minute, I reckon. We'll be out in a bit, I reckon. James says 3-0. He's gone for 3-0. Evening troops. And evening troops. Adam Eder wasn't really bothered if Celtic failed to sign another striker. Of course he's not bothered that Celtic's failed to sign another striker. He knows that we've got an All-Ireland flag running the front line at Celtic. And have Celtic putting the team out now? Nope. Come on, Celtic. Celtic are later than normal for the team, and they're going to put it out at past. Looks like they're going to put it out at past rather than 25 past. That's fair enough. We can wait, Celtic. We can wait. I don't know, just... nope. I'm loving the picture that they've got of Jota on Celtic's Twitter, scoring his first goal away at Motherwell. It is fantastic. It is a fantastic picture. And Jota done that on purpose. Looked right at the camera guy. 5 more minutes, Baz. Yeah, it's going to be about 5 more minutes. Give me your score predictions. And I'm still going to go with Celtic 4. I'm going to go Celtic 4, Dundee no. I don't think it would be as easy. No one said it was nice to see, giving them a chance. Give them a chance to give McGregor a rest. I think that they'll give McGregor a rest in the Scottish Cup game. I think that will be the game that they give Callum a rest. The league's too important. The league's too important to rest somebody as influential. When people say Callum McGregor's rubbish, he passes side to side, he does nothing in the game. What Callum brings to the game, you don't necessarily see from the TV cameras. You definitely don't see for the TV cameras. People that go to games will see more of what Callum does off the ball and off camera. Mark's going for 6-0 Celtic. Stuart is going for 3-1 Celtic. There's a load of crumbs on my desk. 3-1 Celtic. As I said, Stuart Big Des is going for 4-0 Celtic. McGregor rested, 4-0 Celtic. Dave is going for 4-0 Celtic, 5-0 Arne Engels to get his penalty. He's scored a lot more than just penalties, you know. He has scored a lot more than just penalties. When you look at his stats. Celtic 5-0, said Sean. Stephen Johnson's going for 4-1 Celtic. Schloop motherfuckers. Schloop motherfuckers. Schloop motherfuckers. Is going for 3-0. Dave Morton's going for 4-0. What about Maida and Kuhn on the wing and Adam Ida up front, Jota just behind? Thoughts? Won't happen. Brendan Rodgers won't change his formation. He'll still go for 4-3-3. And Lanky's going for 6-0. An interesting scoreline, 6-0. There's quite a few people going for 6 tonight. Will Celtic go for a big scoreline like that? Why is that old? Getting interesting. Hats off to Belgium tonight. And talking about our hats off to Belgium. That's all I'm saying. Hats off to the Belgian Parliament. They are the worst drivers in the land, but hats off to the Belgian Parliament tonight. It's about time somebody took a stance. We're just waiting on Celtic putting out the team. Hoopy Dog is going for 4-0 Dyson double. Stevie B's going for 3-0. Celtic Man's going for 3-0 Celtic. I can see the first front being Kuhn, Maida, Jota. Nope. I can't see that tonight. Can't see that tonight at all, Lanky. We'll wait and see. We're only minutes, a minute away. Dundee gave us a good game last time. I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll be a scrappy 2-1, 3-1. Yep, I think so. I'm going for 4-0. I think Celtic won't play as sloppy as they did the last time. That's for sure. Celtic will not play as bad. They've recognised the genocide that's going on. 5-0, says Shy Kinda Guy. I bet you're not. Glasgow Boy TV, he's going for 2-0 Celtic. And Celtic should now have the team out. Teams out: Schmeichel, Johnston, Carter Vickers, Trusty Taylor. In midfield: McGregor, Engels, Hatate. Oh, Jota, Maida and Adam Ida up front. Lanky's getting his little spies out again. Sinisalo, Scales, Kuhn, Yang, McCowan, Schlupp, Kenny, Bernardo and Ralston on the bench. So, Adam Ida goes through the middle and Jota and Dyson Maida start. Kuhn relegated to the bench. Let me just get this team up. Take around about 10 seconds. That is an interesting team. It is the strongest team. Image. Let's just browse to there, and we are good to go. We just increase the size. Let's take up the full thing and show the image. I'll just shorten that a little bit. And bring that down, and then we can increase it. And there we go. There is your team. Schmeichel, Johnson, Carter Vickers, Trusty Taylor. As expected at the back. There was not going to be any surprises at the back. In midfield, there's no surprises in midfield. McGregor, Engels, Hatate. It's the team that's in midfield I said they would go with. The big surprise is Jota. Well, I said this morning, give Jota 60 minutes or so to get him game time. So I was right this morning. Brendan Rodgers has decided to go with Jota on one wing, Dyson Maida on the other wing, and Adam Ida up front. So there you go. There is your team. So Lanky, you were wrong. Lanky thought it would be Kuhn, Maida and Jota playing the false nine. But it's not. Kuhn doesn't even make the bench. So now that you've seen the team, Diego Costa is a free agent. That's never going to happen. Payback for the 0-0 draw. He reckons for the draw, the 3-3 draw, is going to be 5-0. He reckons. Fad at 1963. Same issue. Ralston played pretty good against Motherwell too. You've got to play your starting, your strongest team tonight. I wonder where Schlupp will play. Schlupp will play. He's back up to Greg Taylor. He's back up to Greg Taylor, and he's also, you could say he's the left wing, but Schlupp's back up for Taylor all day long. He's back up for Taylor. And you look at the players that may come on tonight. Kuhn will come on around about I'm going to say 6 to 8 minutes. 72 minutes that Jota will get taken off. I did say this morning's live, that start Jota tonight, give him 60 minutes to get game time into his legs. He's physically fit. He's been training every week. It's all about match fitness. Getting his match fitness up as much as we can before the Germans come calling next week is a good idea by Brendan. So it is pretty much the team that I called this morning. Fair play. Sinisalo on the bench, as always. Scales on the bench. Kuhn on the bench. Yang, McCowan, Schlupp, Kenny. Johnny Kenny will come on. He'll come on around about 7 to 8 minutes, I reckon. Johnny Kenny. And then it depends on how Bernardo and Luke McCowan, depends what time they'll get. I think they'll get some game time today. I can't see Brendan Rodgers changing that team completely. That will not be the team that start at the weekend. I think the game at the weekend is the team. The team this weekend will be pretty much most of the players that are on the bench. If you ask me, Brendan Rodgers will go with a vastly changed side for the Scottish Cup. Can't wait to watch all the delivery next season from the likes of Tierney, Maida, Jota, Forrest, Johnson, Kuhn. Hail, says Colin. I think Colin's getting a bit ahead of himself, because I expect at least one of those players that he mentioned to be sold this summer. Maybe two. Definitely one. And I'm expecting one of those players that he mentioned to get sold this summer. Don't shoot the messenger. It's just a feeling that I do have. People moaning about not getting a striker. We have 9 million Adam Ida. Starting the game tonight. So now that you've seen that, 10 games till we can mathematically win the title. 10 games So people will be counting down those 10 games. So let's look at the league fixtures. So what fixture is it that we could potentially win the league? So we have Dundee today. We have Dundee United, and then we play Hibernian, and then Aberdeen. St Mirren is 5. Rangers is 6. Hearts at Celtic Park is 7. 8 is St Johnstone away, and 9 is Kilmarnock. So it will be if Celtic win all their games, we can win the league the first game after the split. The first game after the split, which will always give them a headache that do that. This is where the split becomes ridiculous, because they always try and make the Rangers game come first or second. And if there's a chance, if there's a slight possibility that we can win the game, if they make it the first game, we can win the game at against that lot. We could win the game at Ibrox. The meltdowns of all meltdowns. Could you think about it? If we win every game, we can win, and they decide, the SPFL decide to get that game done first. It means that we can win the league by beating them at Ibrox with around about 2,500 Celtic fans. Bring it on, bring it on. I hope we go on a goal spree tonight for the fans. Get a spanking by the Germans before we get another spanking by the Germans. Yes, Jota starts. Jota on the wing. Baz, we beat Sevco, and then we'll win it before the split. Because they'll go with 3 points behind. Yeah, so we could actually win it. We could win it at Kilmarnock at Celtic Park. We could win it at Kilmarnock at Celtic Park then, on the 12th of April. Interesting, because I'm coming home a bit then. Fact, when is it? I won't even know I can't book until the last minute. That's all good. Sevco won't win all their games, says Wilson QW. The Hun game is a 6-pointer. Yeah, it is. Jota, Ida, and Adam Ida, says David. Yes, it is. It's a cracking lineup when you see it. And you've got to say it. I mean, it isn't a bad bench altogether. I mean, there's no one. There's no room for anybody else coming on. Young Johnny Kenny will come on. I think that he's got a fantastic opportunity tonight to shine at Celtic Park. Hopefully, when there's not much pressure on the game. Well, Sloop's bound to get a call up as well. So will there be 3 or 4 changes tonight? That is the big question. Let's see what they're saying online about that. Not so much Kuhn has been dropped, rather than Jota needs to get up to speed, which should be good for him. Yep. I'm not even going to bother about that. I was going to tag somebody in something, but I'm not going to bother. Jota, he's back home. That's an old picture because he's not got that haircut. Brendan Rodgers masterclass incoming tonight. Is there a Brendan Rodgers masterclass? Somebody's put no Kyogo. Would rather start Jota than Coombe, but it's a good lineup. Would rather start Jota, but than Kuhn. Well, that's a bit much. Bernardo for Engels, please. Where is Scott Bain? Taylor has no chance of being dropped. He doesn't. Well, he may do, but he will be played until the end of the season, and then he will walk away from nothing, or he maybe sign a new deal. But ultimately, he's here to the end of the season. Transfer window is shut. We leave all transfer talk now until the summer, not even the end of the season. Transfer talk now doesn't start again until July, June, the end of June, middle of June. That's usually when it starts, isn't it? Yeah, we'll start talking about transfers then. Let the blood pressure calm down a bit for everyone. Hope the players who face Dundee turn up tonight. Handsome is back, says Megan. She is over the moon that a certain player is back. Hope Johnson gets back to his consistent best. He's consistent best. Hope Ali Johnson picks back up. Do you think that Alistair Johnson's really having a bad game just now? I mean, he's not as been prolific. He's not been getting who cares? Who cares? He starts tonight. The team is out, Baz. I know the team is out. Peter Larkin, you must be watching it way behind because the team's on the screen. I love it when people put stuff on and it's like they must be watching like way behind. Peter says the team is out, but the team's been on the screen for about 10 minutes. Anyway, any word on Jason Quinn yet? No, there's no word on Mr. Quinn yet. So if you are watching and if you are on socials, give us a shout, mate, just to make sure you're okay. I know that things may not have went the way that you wanted them when you went to the hospital the other day, and we're all thinking of you. Just so you know that there is a lot of people thinking about you. Since he got married, he's been slacking. I don't think so. 13 clear tonight. Yeah, it's definitely 13 clear tonight. Interesting to see how Jota and Johnson hook up together tonight. Yep. Wind up internet. Yeah, I know. He's got wind up internet. The team's out, Baz. Tell me about it. I'm just trying to go back to the comments because kick off. Boy67 says he's going for 3-0 Celtic. Jota to score and an assist tonight. I think Jota will be on the scoreline tonight. Get a handle with your modem. Baz, that's us in the UEFA Champions League playoffs now. Oh, we're going to get loads of wind-ups now because somebody came on 10 minutes later and said, the team's out. Oh, Jesus. Still going with 4-0. Yep, I'm still going with 4-0. I think it will be a 4-0 game tonight. At least 5, Baz. Shut out everyone, shut all the doubters up. I don't think that there's any doubters now. I think that the people, I think that people understand that, you know, the transfer windows are always an emotional time. Baz, Jota starts. I'm going to stop reading the comments. These are all nuts. I think Johnson has been good. Maybe not enough cover on the right back, but not pushing them. Who's going to replace him? Ralston. I think that the fact that when Alistair Johnston doesn't play, Kuhn isn't as effective. That's the one thing that you will say. That's the one thing that you will say when. But then Kuhn's been dropped tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how Jota and Ali Johnston link up, because that's massive. That is massive. And it could still be the case that Kuhn could be sold this summer. Don't talk about transfers. Did you see that Jota's back, Baz? Nah, I missed that one. I must have missed that one. 3-0 says Stuart Ramsey, but 3 points is imperative. Jota just scored 1-0. Jota scores an hour before kick-off. Now you're thinking about another player that's just taken the shot just now, and the ball will come back down to earth and at kick-off. Andrew is going for 5-1 Celtic. When's the team out, Baz? Oh, Jesus. Honest to God, man. When's the team out? I don't know. I have no idea when the team's out. I've just heard that Ange is still picking it. He's better starting left out, I swear. No, somebody's trying to put a Celtic song out. Hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho, ho. Hey, oh, oh. Hey, hey, oh, oh, oh. Well, sloop, sloop, and away. Oh my God. Where is Where the Celtic is my fantasy. Take me sloop and away. Fantasy turns to reality. You see where I'm going with this? Oh my god, I didn't believe I just read that, guys. Attempt to a Celtic song out. Oh my god. It's not hey hey ho ho. Oh my goodness. You just sometimes people on the couldn't rested, not dropped. Hey, is that? Is the team out yet? I don't know. Johnston and Jota will destroy the wings. Johnston and Jota. I've just slipped on my banana skin. Oh, we're going to get nothing but slip jokes now, aren't we? Oh, Jesus. What time are you doing a post-match game analysis straight after the game? So I can come on and celebrate with the troops. See you later. It will be straight after the game. As soon as the game is finished. As soon as the game is finished, we'll be on live for around about half an hour. Stephen Kelly's going for 4-0 tonight. I think it's going to be 4-0. I heard Jota was riding into Parkhead on a camel tonight to rub it into the sweaty sandals. They must be raging, eh? It's like they buy him for 25 million and then Celtic buy him back for just under 8 million. Mark says, I hope Jota starts. I heard Rodgers is coming back, says Big Des. Yep, I heard that as well. He's coming back. He said, no see you. Long time no see. No lo sé. Are they selling Sloop Shake at Celtic Park? It's going to be a long night. With those type of jokes. Let's see what the media are saying. Sloop Jeffrey. Celtic team versus Dundee. 3 changes as Jota makes a return. Jota in, Sloop on standby. Jeffrey reveals text exchanges between Schmeichel before Celtic move. That's a bit late with that one. It's about a day too late. Jota starts, team confirmed. Celtic clearly mislead media reports on UEFA match tickets. Clearly clarify misleading reports on match tickets. Have Celtic put anything out with regards to match tickets? I seen some people were saying JP. That's not the right one. That's a fake one. Celtic clarified anything? Celtic, please note to the contrary, media reports that regarding Celtic's forthcoming match against Bayern Munich in Germany, Celtic Football Club has not yet been informed of any timescale with regards to the decision being made on away match tickets. So, for the people that said that it was confirmed that Celtic were back in Europe, the fans, Celtic 3 hours ago said that it's not true. We don't know. They haven't told us. Which to me, you would think that, look, with a week to go, people book tickets and stuff. If UEFA turn around now and say that there's no away fans, UEFA have to refund their fans because it's ridiculous. And Celtic should be fighting the cause, saying that no, that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable for at such a late stage for fans to be told that they can't travel. Why anyone would be seeing you when you're older? Oh, Jesus. You do know the game's only 2 weeks away. Yep, and people says, I thought we were playing Real Madrid. I booked flights with the hotel. What the waiting for it to announce it as soon as possible. Bayern will give us 8. If it's in Germany, anyone going is part of the problem. This guy says, Bayern will take 8 off us in Germany. Anyone going is part of the problem. Self-interest. We Eurotrip piss up for the middle class. No ambition for the club beyond beating Sevco. It's just a social event. A lot of people getting those tickets don't even like football. Does this Egypt even go? I'm not even going to reply. I don't reply to people online anymore. Just fucking Egypts, man. Anyway, so it has been, Celtic have put out a statement saying that there is no confirmation yet. No confirmation yet if Celtic fans will make the move. Will be able to go to the game. I should think we'll start the game tonight with Jota and Hyde and Kuhn tonight, says Daniel Duffy. I'd be amazing if that happened, Daniel, wouldn't it? Right, jumping in my bath before kickoff, says Sloop motherfuckers. That's all we need to know. Sloop up and get the team up. Born Sloopy. No, don't ever decimate that song. Why drop Maida? Why drop Maida? What? I don't even know what's going on in the chat anymore. I just have no idea what is going on in the chat. So, if Celtic win all their games between now and Saturday the 12th of April, if Celtic win all those games, Celtic will be crowned champions at Celtic Park against Kilmarnock. What a fitting way against Derek McInnes. Is he still at Kilmarnock? Is Derek McInnes even still at Kilmarnock? I have no idea. Has he been sacked yet? What a fitting way to beat that mob of Kilmarnock at Celtic Park, because they'll take a minute away fans for that. They'll take about 200. So it will be a fantastic day if we can make sure that we go on a little winning streak. And tonight's game is against Dundee this weekend. Rafe Rovers, that will take care of itself. There'll be a much changed team for that one, which will be good. Hank, in reply to comment Baz, reply into a comment Baz. I'm not reading all the comments, mate. I'm just reading the first ones that are coming up. I'm not anyone strong views on, or don't talk about flat earth. Boy for Benny offer. Too much monk's wine being drunk on this chat. I'd say yes, clearly. Oh, Jesus. Right. Pork Chop Sloop Express. What is going on? What is going on? Does that mean that Sevco have won all their games till April? Well, you never know. I'm going to say that they will. This chat is rubbish. I'm out, says Danny boy. Danny, don't leave. Just don't look at the chat. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I think they're trying to sabotage the channel. I think it's people that's just subscribed tonight and they're trying to sabotage the channel. Sloop John Beaton. Oh, God. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Danny, don't go. Add to it. Say Big Des. Oh, thanks. She's now losing me folk off the chat. Anyway, I've had enough of your absolute nonsense. We're going to waiting to announce it as soon as possible. Bellowsden Park. Jesus God. Anyway, right. We're all stone, said Spacey. The Pork Sloop Express. We now have a YouTube channel called the Pork Sloop Express. Hopefully we'll get live chat back on TV soon. My eyes are bouncing. A bit like Dave King. I don't... Oh my goodness. 30k subs left. Come back. Oh, these are all wrong. I don't know what's wrong with you. These are all wrong in the head. They're all something seriously wrong. Sloop motherfuckers. First beer's going down the hatchet. Predict 5-0 tonight. Right, name your first goal scorer. Let's take control of the chat pass. Name your first goal scorer. First goal scorer tonight for me is Jota. Put the first goal scorer in the chat. I think it will be Jota. I think Jota will get the first goal tonight. It's written in the wings. It's written in the wings. It is written in the wings. The chat is fun, but then we know how to have serious chat. Yeah, we know, serious chat. Football Fever, Baz, stay off the booze tonight. We need sober match reaction. Yes, there's no drinking tonight. I'm on Aquarius. Adam Ida. New subscribers must do the Schlup test. Adam Maida, Dyson Maida, Adam Ida, Ida, Moravchik, Arnie Engels, Trusty, Jota, we've got, somebody agrees with me, Jota, Engels, Schmeichel, don't say Schmeichel on goal, McGregor for outside the box, Big Des says, Ida, Jota, Maida and Engels, Adam Ida. A lot of people are going for an Adam Ida, but as don't go, I'm going to end up drunk. Maida first goal, says Hank. Either Jota with assist or Jota. I think, do a little poll. We've still got time. Well, let's do a poll. Adam. Let me just see. Hatate. It's never going to. Stranger things have happened, haven't they? We'll go with Dyson Myra in the fourth choice. Let's put a screamer for outside the box. Right, so there's the poll. Who do you think will score first goal tonight? First goal tonight, Jota, Adam Ida, Dyson Maida or Kalmak with a screamer for outside the box. When you look at it, this is the potential way that the goal will be scored. Jota to come on off the wing and take a shot from just inside the box, but old Jamesy Forrest styley. Adam Ida to get a pass from Jota or Dyson Maida right into the 6-yard box, and Adam Ida slots it into the back of the net. Dyson Maida to come in from the back of a corner and score with his head. That's my shout for the Dyson Maida goal. Or a Callum McGregor special. Callum McGregor special from just outside the box. Hits an absolute screamer into the back of the net. On the night that Callum McGregor gets his little cap or his little whatever Celtic are going to give him for reaching 500 games for Celtic. Maybe it's going to be Calmac 500 written on the back. I'll be watching the game on Celtic TV. Hope it streams well. Yeah, me too. Hope it does stream well tonight because it's always a nightmare. Surprise Cummins not on the bench given the striker situation. Daniel Cummins will not be part. People need to understand how Brendan works. Daniel Cummins will not be part of the first team action. He wasn't spotted in training with the first team when there was other young lads spotted in training. Daniel Cummins does not want to stay with Celtic beyond the summer. He's not going to be here after the summer. Brendan Rodgers will not play him in the first team. Brendan Rodgers will not play him in the first team when he doesn't want to be here. He will not put time and focus on Daniel Cummins. Daniel Cummins will be left in the B team until the end of the season now that we've got Johnny Kenny. You've got to remember why Daniel Cummins was brought into the team for the European game against Aston Villa. It's because Johnny Kenny wasn't eligible. If Johnny Kenny was eligible to play for Celtic that night, Daniel Cummins will be nowhere near it. So people need to forget about Daniel Cummins. That's amazing, 500 games. Yes, the team's out. Baz says Big Des. Schlup to score in the 78th minute. Adam Ida picking up scraps from Jota and Maida. Perfect front line. It is a front line. None of them. Hatate to score first, says Jaw. Hatate to score first. Hatate's due a goal. He is due a goal, but I don't think give Cummins a mop. Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's getting 3 points back tonight and back to 13 points ahead, and then work out how we play to the end of the season. I'm going with trusty first goal. A header from a corner, and then final score is going to be 5-0, says Anne-Marie. That's quite a good shout, actually, Anne-Marie. Trusty's due a goal from a header. He is due a goal from a header, but I think the way that Celtic will come out of this tonight, they'll come out really fast attacking, the way that we know that Celtic like to play, and that will allow Celtic to get. It's going to be one of the front three. It's going to be one of the front three that will score within the first. I mean, we put a time on it. We scored early on in the last game. Daniel's going, Baz. He's not signed yet, but he's definitely not signed the Celtic contract, so he's not going to be staying here. So if Daniel Cummins is not signing a new contract at Celtic, Brendan Rodgers will not put time and effort into him in the first team. He will give opportunities to the younger players, which he has done, and we'll get that picture back up. For those that missed it, it's not that one. Oh, we took the picture down, didn't we? Well, now where's the team just went? Where's the team just went? Where's the team just went? Bizarre. The team's just disappeared. I'm going to get that team back up. Now that's completely bizarre. That's never happened before. In fact, no, what we'll do is we will put it up. Yeah, here we go. Bizarre. Let's get the slideshow and I'll get the picture of the younger boys in training. And this is why Daniel Kelly will get nowhere near training. Francis Turley and Michael Frame were spotted. That one. This is harder than it needed to be. There we go. And we'll put it there. We'll just get it in front of the team for just a minute. So young Francis Turley was spotted along with Mitchell Frame training with the first team. Now, there was no, I've had a look at the other pictures, and there was no Daniel Cummins training with the first team. So Brendan Rodgers will put all his effort into the younger players that are going to be here next season. He'll let them know that, look, there is a pathway. No matter what people are saying to you, what agents are saying to you, there is a pathway. They've done a bunk, Baz. Yeah, they've done a bunk of teams. That's our team, Baz. Or is it your team? No, that's our team. That's not the prediction. That's the team. That is the actual team. Jesus God, what's wrong with people? That's the actual team. That's the team that's been put out by Celtic. I wish Taylor would just disappear, says Paul Baird. Where have you been, Paul? Don't read the chat. If you're just coming onto the video tonight, we've put a poll out. Don't read the chat because it's complete nonsense in the chat. The first goal tonight, will it be Jota? Jota coming in from the wing, scoring an absolute screamer into the back of the net? Or will it be Adam Ida once again slipping the ball across the front? Adam Ida misses the ball. And will it be Dyson Maeda slips the ball in from the wing? Adam Ida steps over it for Jota to slam it into the back of the net? Or will it be an Adam Ida special? Right in between the sticks, as they say. Right in between the sticks, the ball comes in from Jota or Dyson, and he puts it into the back of the net. Or will it be an absolute screamer from Calmac on the edge of the box? What time does Celtic TV start? Usually about 15 minutes before. 15 minutes before, 10 minutes before even. 10 minutes before. Kaiser, do you know, read your Twitter DMs? Adams at 42%. Adam Ida is the favourite. Watching on TV, Vaz. Yep. Celtic TV live at 7:15. But there you go. 7:15. Half-time Henty on tonight. What? Kaiser, the team's out. Just Kaiser, don't even read the comments. They're all absolutely bonkers. Let me just go on to this again, just to get a little update on something. Right, I'm going to finish the poll. It is sitting at 154, 155. If it goes to 160, I don't think we're going to get it to 200. And too many people not voting. I'm banned from Twitter, Baz. I don't see anyone. How do you honestly get banned from Twitter? Jesus God. This is why I try to stay off social media as much as I can. You're mad, man. You're an absolute madman. Nothing from Adam either tonight. I can just see it. He scored too much recently. Lol says Stoned Outlaw 1888. Apart from Yang. Yeah. I'm going to say Danny Cassie says he's going to go for Jota to score a double. And then, yep, Trump can't even get banned. Yeah, I know, Trump can't get banned. Hatate free kick. Hatate free kick. Why are we resting Cameron Carter Vickers? Jesus God. Takes some abuse to get banned on Twitter. It does that. There must be some story, Kaiser, says Big Des. Right, I'm going to finish up the poll. We're at 169. Come on, we need 100. We need 200 votes. We're 30 votes away. Vote now. Let's get it to 200 votes, and then we will close the poll down. Adam Ida is away out front. Well, Adam Ida, what's up? Facebook Baz. I'll message you on. Whatever's easiest. You've not got my WhatsApp, have you? Have you got me on WhatsApp? No. I'll message you after this. They said I was a robot. That's because you put anything like 25 yards, Jota's taking it. Nah, I think that Jota's going to score inside the box. Oh, Adam Ida's just dropped down to 40% with 180 votes. Let's get it to the 200 votes. We've got 19 votes to go, 18 votes to go. Poor Callum McGregor. It's written in the stars tonight. Callum McGregor is going to get a plaque tonight before the game about his 500 appearances for Celtic. And people are saying that he's not going to score tonight. It's written in the stars for Callum McGregor to score tonight at Celtic Park after getting his wee plaque saying that he's played 500 games for Celtic. I agree, Jota 2, Ida 2, Jota 1. Jota penalty. Nah, Jota will not get to take the penalty. Our penalty taker is 11 million man. And run Trump down, Muskie, man. Jota's definitely going to run riot this game. Hatate to score first, said Chris D. Hatate to score first. 180, 190 votes, 10 votes to go. Big 500, what an accomplishment. It's a fantastic accomplishment when you think about it. And if you haven't, also, if you're looking for something to watch before the game starts, once I come off this, you can jump on to the channel. I will put this video up in just a second. There's an interesting video with Scott Brown.
Holdet es el software que
Back
te
in an
conecta con
interview
tus
with Scott
clientes.
Brown.
Gestiona.
And I will get that ready to go up just as we finish off. How many votes have we got? Oh, we're at 202. Let's end the poll at 202, 203. We'll end the poll and see where it is. Yes, Adam Ida, 39%. Dyson Maida, 34%. Jota, 23%. Calmac, 1%. What's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you people? Honestly. What is wrong with you? Kaiser, what are you? No wonder you get banned, Kaiser. Even the Baz says, Jamesy boy, Adam Ida first goal, Celtic to win 4-0. Score 3, Daniel Duffy's going for 3-1 Celtic. Trust me, 3-1. He's going for 3-1 Celtic tonight. 3-1's a good shout, but I just think it's going to be 4. And Adam Ida, Jota, Maida goal scorers tonight. Calmac for the third goal. 99% possession. Yeah, I think it'll be around about 82% possession tonight. 82%. Type in Desi is included all the picture. Sorry, but I should have said penis. Oh my goodness. It's the Pona. Hail, hail. Hope you're well. Sheena, will the board get it tonight? Will the board get it tonight? I'm not too sure. I think that Brendan Rodgers has probably saved the board. I think that Brendan Rodgers and what he said after yeah, I know it was, Willie, man. So what was wrong with the stadium when the game was postponed? You were right. I knew I was right. Do you know what I mean? I know Celtic Park inside out. Been there many times. I don't know what every bit of metal looks like. Dundee won't park the bus. I think, yeah. Should have said Bobby Kaiser. Yeah, should have said Bobby. 6-0 tonight, says Richard. How we went from hardly conceding any goals to letting goals in every game. Well, AR, it's not. We've only let in, it's this season, we've only let in 2 goals at Celtic Park. All the goals that's been conceded have been away from home. So all the goals that we've conceded, the majority of them have been away from home. You can go and check out the stats. I'm not overly concerned about the fact that we've been conceding goals away from home. I think if we start conceding them at home, then it's interesting. Right. If you want something to watch, jump over and watch that video right now. CCV will get injured for the Champions. Don't say that, wee man Sham. Don't say that. Don't say that. Anyway, make sure if you want something to watch, there's a video about Brunei. Go and watch that. It's an absolutely cracking. I will be on right at the end of the game. If Kaiser's not done a live, I might be on a little bit earlier if I can get a hold of him. And on that note, have an absolutely fantastic evening, Celtic fans, wherever you are, all around the world. Come on, you boys in green. Let's go. Green and white.
Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the party, roll up to the Let roll